Okay, did you attend the sessions this weekend? Okay, so you did not attend the sessions for the installation. Okay. I will check with Shilpi, okay, if she is available for your installation, and she will be helping you with the installation session, okay? All right. Okay. So let's first discuss some basics about this QTP, and then we will start with the tool. Okay. I hope everybody can see my screen. Okay. So we will start with the automation testing. All right. Okay. So first let's understand where exactly it is applied, and then we will try to explore more on this. Okay. Okay. So first of all, you got to tell me what are the steps that we follow in the manual testing. Yes. Who is going to tell me what are the steps to be followed for the manual testing? Okay. Ritu, I will unmute you. All right. You got to tell me. Yes, Ritu. Go ahead. I have unmuted.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. First step is test requirement gathering. Second is test plan and analysis. Third is test design. Fourth is test implementation and execution. Fifth step is result analysis and defect reporting and tracking. Sixth is test closure activity.
Okay. So first is test requirement gathering. Then we have the test plan and analysis. And then thirdly, we go for the test design, wherein we prepare the RTM, test data, and then we have the test case. Okay. After that,
test implementation and execution.
yes, implementation and execution. Okay. And
then result analysis and defect reporting and tracking. Last is test closure activity.
okay. So these are the different steps of the manual testing. Now we got to implement the automation testing. Means basically, let's try to understand all the manual testing phases have to be, like automated, or is it that, we can automate certain processes only? Where exactly the automation is implemented over here, we got to find out that. Okay. So let's try to find out. Okay. Hold on. So now when we are talking about the automation, okay, it's not that, right from the first phase to the last phase, everything can be automated. Automation can be done here only for the execution. Okay. Here we are going to do the automation. When we talk about automation, we should not come under the assumption that we will be automating right from the first stage to the last stage. The step that can be exactly automated is this, the execution process. Okay, and if we have to do the automation, there is one additional step that we got to add in the test design. We call it as a test script design. Okay, we got to write the test scripts if we have to implement this automation. Okay, so what exactly we do in the automation is the steps that are to be executed in order to test the software have to be automated, and even the result observation will be done by this automation testing tool. Okay, so this is exactly your automation testing tool is going to do. Result observation means it is also going to give you the result as whether the test is pass or fail. Again, this you got to make an entry into your defect report document, or your quality center defect module. You can make the entry over here. And before this, okay, requirement gathering, then test plan and analysis, and then preparation of the test design, wherein you have the RTM, test data, test case, everything have to be conducted over here. So only this phase is going to be automated using the tools. Okay. Now I hope the role of the automation testing is clear to you. So basically, test automation, it is the use of a software in order to control the execution of the test and the comparison of the result, the actual with the predicted or the expected. Then the benefits of the automation testing. Automation is fast, it is reliable, repeatable, programmable, comprehensive and reusable. So more about these benefits we will be able to understand, okay, when we will be starting with the tool. I will be explaining these in the more detail for you. Then we have the automation testing tools. Okay, so the different automation testing tools that are available are the Rational Robot, we have the Windrunner, we have the QTP, Selenium, Silk Test, QA Run, WebFT. Okay, so these are the automation testing tools which are currently into the market. Now, when there are so many automation testing tools, how do you select which tool you are going to use for your project? Okay, what criteria are you going to consider in order to use the or select the testing tool? So here is your tool selection criteria. First of all, it should meet the requirement. Then the technology should be matching. Technology in the sense, the technology based on which the software is being developed should be matching. Then it should be user friendly. It should be compatible with the hardware and the software that you are using. And then the price also should be within the budget. Okay. So these are the criteria that you got to consider in order to select the tool. Then we have the QTP. Okay. Quick Test Professional. QTP is nothing but it is Quick Test Professional. Okay. It is developed by Mercury Interactive and currently it is owned by a company called as HP. Then QTP supports both the web applications and also the Windows based applications. It was developed in 2002 and then the test script is developed on the VB script. So the programming language that we are going to use in the QTP, it is Visual Basic. It is the simplest of all the programming languages that we have. Then the QTP is going to basically support all these languages, the .NET, J2EE, the mainframe, XML, Java, and the ERP like SAP, Siebel, and then the PeopleSoft. So these are the languages that are supported by the QTP. And then QTP can run only on the Windows platform and it doesn't support the Unix, Linux or other operating system. Okay, so it can run on the Windows platform, but the latest version of the QTP, okay, there is also a Mac version that they have released, so it works on the Mac machines also. Then the latest version that we have, it is the QTP 11. Okay. And these are the steps that you got to follow in order to do the testing using the QTP. The first thing is you got to do the preparation for the recording. You got to record a script, then enhance your test, do the debugging, execute your test, analyze the test result, and also report the defect. Now you can do one thing, note down all these steps and just go through them once for 2 minutes, and then I will move to the next step, because these are very important steps that we got to follow one by one. So I request everybody to write them down, okay, in a paper or in a notepad, so that you can refer them when we start using the QTP.